So I live in the Emirates. I live very close to the corporate team, the owner, the founder of this broker, of this whole ecosystem.
Mhm.
I'm living 12 minutes next to the office, the manager of the Sonic team. Everybody is around because I want to know what's going on. I want to
Great.
see, I want to feel, I want to be in touch, I want to build a relationship, which is extremely well and very close. And I need anything, I have access to information and sources 24/7. I don't call them all the time, but if
Mhm.
I call, they know it's important. And if that is
Right.
3 o'clock in the night, they will pick it up. So it's very helpful to know we are close enough to get any answer about anything happening. I'm in business since quite some time. I started my first experience 1989. This is now how much? 37, 38 years or something like that. I have seen stuff coming, going, you get a certain experience over the years. You can identify certain patterns already very fast because you have seen it before. I'm
Mhm.
very, very picky and very selective. And I'm very nasty when it comes to asking questions and getting down to the ground to get a feeling for my personal good
Mhm.
feeling. Is it something I would like to go more into it or maybe not? So that is what I do. And with all the bad experience, I decided to go even deeper and deeper and deeper. That's why on certain stuff which I'm getting proposed every day, all day long, I say,
Yeah.
sorry, that's not really my take. And I had the opportunity to meet the owner 1.5 years ago, actually a common friend who I'm know already since 8 years. He invited me to get to know to the owner and founder of that broker business here. Because I thought I might be the one who asks the right questions, makes the right due diligence as much as we
Mhm.
can, and then checks out. And the beautiful thing is, it was in Dubai. I live in Dubai, so it was a short travel, a short journey for me to be with the founder for 2 days, all day long in a hotel in Dubai, where I thought, oh, that's amazing. I don't know any other owner of any broker on this planet because normally they don't show up.
Mhm.
And they don't say, come to me, I'll answer you any question. That's quite unusual. So we had open day, open question, open books of everything. And I was feeling after a few hours, that's different here. I couldn't explain why. Was just a feeling. This inner voice, the inner thing, the unconscious mind taught me something, it's the intuitive side of us said, oh, let's listen to it more carefully and let's go deep into it. And I decided, yes, let's go into it. Let's see how it works. Let's try. Let's figure out what's going on and what is possible. And then we started. And we started with the best possible cool idea because AI is everybody's talking about. Let's use bots and stuff like that. Beautiful idea. And after 6 months, we learned a very important lesson, too, actually. Number one, I'm not a good trader. There's too much emotion into it. Number two, AI bots in the trading world, especially for the Forex world, we talk about gold against dollar in this particular case, don't work. Or currencies don't work. We thought we had been convinced, let's get with the best guys together and let's see how it works. And we figured out how it doesn't work. And it's quite amazing to understand and to learn the hard lessons that way and go deeper behind the curtain and see why it didn't work. What is the issue here? Yeah, the Forex market is the most manipulated market in the world. And if you don't know who is your opponent and what is his strategy and what is his power in terms of technology and software and speed and whatever, you have no chance to beat them. There's no way. We understood that. And then we said, okay, let's get together. Let's put our brains together. The core team, the corporate team, and 4 of remaining top leaders. And I was blessed enough to be one of them, to be selected to sit and live with the owner together for 2 weeks in Dubai last year, August, to say, okay, that didn't work. What does work? What is our idea? The question was, how do we solve this challenge? I like this question. And we know somebody who is the head and the manager of that Sonic team. And the owner of the broker knows the manager of the Sonic team since 12 years. But they refused always to be part of such broker copy trading thing. Because anybody in the past misused, took the signal, sold them off, didn't pay it well, and betrayed them in multiple ways. They had enough. They didn't want to do anything anymore with any broker, just global pool, big one, $100,000 entry level. And they made it to $500 million in the last 16 years. So the Sonic guys, 6 Germans, person, no AI, no computer. Computer and AI is just for collecting information, but deciding what strategy, what trade is done by them. No technology behind. Very important because it works. And I will tell you later why that works. And these guys are doing it for 16 years. So in that month in August last year, we was able to convince them to give it one more try. They know how to trade like nobody else I have ever seen in my life. And we had a community looking for something like that. Let's try and put this together for 3 months period, and let's see how it works. If we can bring enough community and enough money into that pool, and if they perform as we expect and as we have seen whatsoever the past was, then let's go on together. That was 22nd of September last year. They never, ever lost a single day. And we know the records from the last 18 months, roughly, from November 2024 till today. Everything is recorded and published in open registry as an external organization, myfxbook.com, where you can look into it and study all the past. All right, any trade, the won ones, the lost ones, anything can be done. And that's so cool to see how strict the risk management is gone. You see, if you are a little bit comfortable or experienced with the trading world, there are certain parameters like drawdown. Drawdown is a term which describes how much of your trading volume is going into minus direction temporarily, even while the trade is running, before it turns around and gets closed in a positive, in the best possible way. The world champion in Forex trading has a drawdown around minus 5%, which is very good for them with their style and strategies they're doing. The Sonic guys, the drawdown, the maximum ever recorded is 0.83%. If you talk to a trader in the Forex world, they say it's impossible. No, it's impossible with your style of trading. That is true, but not the way these guys are trading. What they do is very simple. One trade, in, out, done. Average 10 minutes, sometimes less, sometimes more, approximately around 10 minutes. And sometimes a second trade a day, and rarely, maybe even a third one, but usually, let's say, average in the past, let's say 2 trades a day. Sometimes 1, sometimes 3. That's it. And now the secret why that all works. These 6 German guys have all their life done nothing else than Forex trading on London and New York markets. And maybe somebody gives them a little whisper, hey, tomorrow between 9 and 10, we have a break. So they know when to trade. Everybody knows how to trade, but nobody knows when to trade. When is a little time window for about 1 hour, something like that, where the Sonic guys goes in, makes a one trade, goes out, that's it. And maybe another time window in the afternoon, maybe another small trade. That's it. That's the only thing they do. And they're doing it since 16 years. It's amazing. There's no crazy strategy. There's no grid bot trading or all these crazy names you can see. There's no hedge trading and whatever. This doesn't work in the long term. Not even with bots. Nobody has ever succeeded to get this done. Amazing that we have been so blessed to get to know these guys, convince them exclusively to be on this copy trading platform under the brand Sonic and do what they do. Absolutely amazing.
So the owners of Tag Markets, they reached out to the Sonic traders. Is that how that worked?
Yes. So
there was a connection.
The owner of Tech Market knows the manager of the Sonic team. And they made an agreement, Sonic, guys, if you like, come on this marketplace. CopyX is a neutral marketplace where traders banks with liquidity and customers meet together to decide to trade, to let trade. So we bring our money. Banks are multiplying our money, which is quite unique. There's something you will never find anywhere else on other platforms, the way it is done here. And this multiplied money is connected with an external trader. Traders are never employees of any broker. It's illegal. It's not allowed. And they do the job. They don't have access to our money. They cannot take our money and run away. It's impossible because I'm getting an own trading account in my name with my number. And I can see that on my MetaTrader 5 tool. My app is an external tool where I can see how much money is sitting on my account, real money, the amplified amount. And I can see whenever a trade is happening. I can see after the trade is done, hey, listen, there's a trade done. Or today morning, was a little lost trade. Happens sometimes. So for sure, there will be another one, a winning trade, bigger than the lost trade. It's always what always happens usually. Most of the time, you wake up in the morning, all right, first winning trade done, great. Good motivation for the day. That happens most of the time, but sometimes they even have a losing trade. So 2 out of 10 may be also losing trade. So 83% actually is a rate of winning trades against 17% losing trades. The losing trades are very small compared to the winning trades because the stop loss strategy is very strict. If this trade reaches a certain percentage, 0.5% of something, they say out. Doesn't matter what happened, they go out. They don't risk because today they are in charge for $950 million connected to Sonic. This big European Forex pool, which was growing for 16 years, this alone is 500 million. And now we have almost the same amount in the last 9 months built up in the Sonic team on this CopyX platform. So the growing rate is unmatched with anybody else. There's no single broker even close to that speed and dimensions. When we started with 20,000 people, then we had this bot experience. We didn't grow that well because the experience was not always fun. So we may have been 40, 50,000 somewhere in August. Now we are 1 million.
Wow.
1 million registered, verified customers, companies, all sort of juristic persons, corporation, any form of family office, whatever you can imagine. In August, we have 3 years. Because the previous time was not visible for us because they had been only in South America.
Okay.
And last year in January, they started opening up for the rest of the world. That's why we got invited in Dubai. But that was not the beginning of the company. That was the beginning of expansion. Because before, they had been exclusively in South America. They started in Medellin in Colombia. They expanded very quickly to Dubai, lived in Dubai, operated from Dubai. They said, okay, let's expand into it because certain people met incidentally at the airport. When 2 people missed the plane, they got to talk and it was the birth moment of Sonic. So as it happens sometimes in life. So the main office where the corporate people are also living close by is Dubai. Mauritius is also an office, but it's a kind of letterbox office. That is the authority of financial supervision. The FSC is controlling and supervising everything, making audit on every Monday, and no money can go in or out without their approval.
Right.
So
So
even
that's
the
the
owner
main,
of Tech Market,
registration. That's the main registration address.
that's correct. Yes, that's the main registration address. The main operational or representative office is Dubai and Medellin. Multiple more offices in Asia, in Kuala Lumpur, in Bangkok, and in many countries being expanded all over the place. Europe will get, by the end of the year, the office in Cyprus. We have Costa Rica, we have Canada, New Zealand, and so many places. Shore license in South Africa. It is made in South Africa, but not for South Africa. It's in South Africa for the rest of the world, except certain restricted countries. Yes, that's where they operate from. But the main operation, if you want to see them, meet them, talk to them, see documents or whatever, full due diligence, please come to Dubai.
Okay, Dubai, great. So the part I'm curious about is the AI tech side, which is the associate side. So who developed that? Was that the owner of Tag Market that developed that, or how
No,
did that
no,
come to be?
it's a guy who invited me to meet Nick and Jared, the bar owner. Actually, is Erwin. Erwin Doctor is a German national. He used to be a national swimmer for the national team, and he was the manager of Ironman for 10, 15 years in European countries. And he
Mm-hmm.
is the one who has developed programming skills, technology skills, community building over many, many years. That is a guy who knows me since 8 years. And he met Nick, the owner of Tech Market, by chance in a lobby at the airport. Right. And he is
Oh,
today
okay.
the head of AI tech, and he is the head of the engineering and software development. He runs with his brother and multiple other people the whole software department, where everything is developed on their own because there is no software for such a scale. There is no broker software in combination with such a community. There
Mm-hmm.
is no network marketing software made for broker business. That didn't exist at the time. Whatever you find is not really what you're looking
Mm-hmm.
for. You have to develop your own stuff. That will take time. They said, okay, we make our own software company. We do it our own self. So many improvements, innovations are developed by themselves. Their own crypto exchange, which is made by Binance people, but in connection with their own software guys to keep some add-on features which no other exchange has. It's a credit card, as we are getting hopefully every moment, every day, which has features no other credit card has on this planet as per today, because these features
Mm-hmm.
are developed with Visa together with their own engineers.
So this meeting in the airport, they basically met each other, and then Nick, who you said is the owner of Tag Markets, he met Evan,
Yes,
right? And so they decided to
Alvin. Yeah,
collaborate
exactly. Yes, yes. They met
on
each
that
other
side. Okay.
and they
Yeah.
found out, oh, you are a cool broker experience person, which is amazing, cash flow machine. Alvin, the network experience person, multiplying in human people, building huge teams all over the world. Oh, wow, let's put this together. That was the beginning. And 6 months later, the invitation came to Dubai. That was last year, early in January, where
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
and 40 other people got invited, and we have started the whole show. So
I
I'm
see.
blessed to be involved from day one, from the decision, let's expand into bigger ventures, because
Mm-hmm.
Tech Market had no intention to become the number one broker in the world. Not at all, not even close. It
Wow.
happened.
Yeah. That's incredible. So just one other question that I have, because I know you're busy, Carson, and I don't want to take up too much of your time.
It's
The
fine. We have
part,
another 20 minutes for you if
oh,
you
you're
will.
the
Okay. I've
best. I love
booked.
that. I love it.
Thank
So,
you.
so the 24 times trading balance based on our deposit capital, how does that work based on the gold trading in Forex, and how is that able to be possible for people?
Oh, that's it. My most lovable topic in the whole story here. Number one, to make one point very, very clear. We always talk about in history, average 20% profit based on my initial capital, which I'm investing. Worst month ever was February. I'm living in Dubai. We had war above our heads. They say, at least in the media, I was looking for it, couldn't find so much. That's a different story. But anyway, it was a difficult time. The Sonic guys, when they find the market is difficult, they don't force trading. They say, no, it's too risky. Let's keep fingers off. We don't
Mm-hmm.
trade. They didn't trade for 8 days. So we had less trades, less volumes, and we had the worst month ever in history. We made only 12% profit a month. 12% net profit. It's the
12%
worst
is
ever.
It's pretty good.
Come
it's
on,
amazing.
okay?
Yeah.
I take 10, I'm happy with
Mhm.
10. With compounding
Mm-hmm.
impact, it's even cooler. So
Yeah.
just to make this clear, number two, very important to understand, the average trading performance of these guys is 1.2% a month.
Mm-hmm.
1.2, let's say 1, okay? They make 1%. Their customers are big customers, 100,000 and beyond, millions of dollars. And if they make 1% a month, 12% a year compared to any conventional
Yeah.
investment, great stuff. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Nick said, hey, his mentors, Nick is somebody who's very special. His level of mentors who are supporting, protecting, guiding him are the biggest broker guys on this planet in the 70s and 80s. and they like this young, fresh, creative guy who is working like nobody else. And they didn't want to innovate their own business, but now they decided, okay, let's help this kid to make it for them.
Mhm.
They are done. They are multi-billionaires anyway. So these connections brought him 79 banks as per today, liquidity providers, with
Mhm.
contract for the next 3 to 5 years, providing a certain amount of liquidity to make this 24x thing happening. Actually, we have contract framework for around $72 billion just for Sonic as per today. It might change. What does it mean?
72 billion.
Yes,
So,
$72 billion is
so
available to be used.
it's
Liquidity.
okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Amazing.
This is the
Yeah.
liquidity from the banks. My most favorite question for the community in live meetings is, where is that money coming from?
From the banks.
From your bank account,
Yes.
from your saving account, from your
Mhm.
bank accounts, whatever you call it in different countries, different names, all the money sitting in the banks, customers' money, as per law, is the equity of the bank. They can do whatever they like. So
Yeah.
that takes the money sitting on the banks, and the Germans and the Europeans are the world champions in saving. Trillions of euro are sitting on banks. How smart is that? I don't know. Banks say, thank you very much, take some money and listen, go around and invest in multiple different
Mhm.
kind of strategies. One, and the biggest one and the best performing one is to brokers let them trade with different commodities.
Mhm.
All right. 3,000 brokers on this planet are doing this business since more than 100 years. It's a very old but very close business model. Nick said, and Jared, his partner and his mentors, we are getting this money anyway, right? We could take it now, trade on our own, make our share, give the money back to them. That's it. No, we have something bigger in mind. The vision and mission of Nick and Jared is to build a community as big as it possibly can be, with a lot of people doing as many transactions as possible. And as a company owner, make a little tiny little share, a couple of cents each transaction on each and every transaction. Means any trade happening, a trade opening means a commission. A trade being closed means a commission. Profit being made means a commission.
Mhm.
Withdraw the money to somewhere means a little tiny commission. Charging a debit credit card, that's why credit cards are coming now, their own
Mhm.
cards. Charging the credit card, depositing something or use the card means there's a little tiny charge. Having many people using the cards, spending their profits they make every single day on whatever occasion, beautiful. Having your own crypto exchange, anything related to crypto, buying, selling, trading, whatever you want, including bot trading on crypto, not as lucrative as Forex trading, but still, if you like it, please feel free. Having your own bank accounts, having 3 banks already their own, another one being purchased right now, any transaction, any service. Now, just think 4 steps ahead, or your own shopping portal, your own travel portal, your own flight portal, limousines, hotels. Take anything you can imagine, rent-a-cars. So increase the life cycle of your money. Try to get as many transactions as possible from 100 million people and collect a little bit. That is what the vision is all about. It's just volume of customers' money. That is the trick. With the capital from the banks, we, the people, getting the billions of dollars from the banks. The bank doesn't even know what's going on here. We get the money. We are able to use that money to make bigger trades, bigger profit, bigger volume, and tech market has bigger share on each trade. It's a win-win-win situation. And when we take the money out to our own debit card, BIX is a platform we are waiting every day to roll out globally. Any moment when Google Pay and Apple Pay is ready to release, it goes on. It can happen any moment. And you have only 3% fee. Most people have 3-4% fee. We have 3% fee on a card, where 60% of that fee goes back to you in your marketing plan in real time. And the bank account's the same, onshore bank, offshore bank, certain small, tiny transaction fees, but many people with small transaction fees, with mounting. That is what they're aiming for. So tech market is just the booster rocket driving something up to the sky for the next couple of years. This is 24x. And the beauty is the access to that banks via the owner of the broker and the only broker who decided, let's give the money to the people. You don't find this anywhere else. And there's no condition. There's no challenge or fee or anything you might have heard or seen in the past. You simply say, yes, I accept the offer. Take it. That's it. It takes 10 seconds. And your money is multiplied. And the dollar amount is in your account the next moment. Correct. If you put $10,000 and you accept the 24x mechanism, as long as it's available, we guess a couple of months before we hit the roof, you have $240,000 sitting on your trading volume, money on your account. That's a big difference, which on its own is leveraged 30 times to the gold market. My 10,000 becomes 240,000. Let's take 240,000 and make 1% profit with 240,000. That means $2,400 profit on the big trading volume, but I spent only 10,000, right? So this 2,400, which is 1% on the big cake, is at the same moment 24% in relation to my personal invested money. So the big percentage is not made as 24% on the trading floor. It's impossible. It's consistent like these guys have been. Just imagine they make 30 to 40 trades in a month to reach 1%. In, out, quickly, in, out, 1 time, 2 times a day, that's it. The guys are simply not greedy. We as human beings, we want to reach much, so we get in too big, too often, invest too much of our potential money we have. We don't have the discipline to apply the strategy they are applying, and they do it since ever, all their life. It's great that we don't have to worry about it anymore. You just go to sleep, you're happy, you wake up, and 9 out of 10 days, wow, day is already done. The trading volume, the 240,000 in our example, 10 in, 240,000, this 1.16 average return based on the last 18 months. That's what we have. So let's say 1 is easy for my little brain, 1%, but we have 24 times the money available, so it's 24%. We just take a little bit of the profit share, 30% of net profit weekly will be taken out. 5% from that 30 is for the trading team. 25% from that 30 divided in 10 generations down in 10 levels is 2.5% on each level. It's for you. If your structure has 10 levels deep, whatever each level is paying, each level is in volume, I don't know, let's say $50,000 in profit share to the company. From that 25%, you get 2.5%. Or if they have paid 50,000, you get 5,000 for each generation. Profit share is the biggest income of the whole idea here. Our profit share we get in a week is more than our CPA pool by the end of the month or anything else. Lot commission is great because lot commission, it's volume-based commission. You get regardless of winning or losing trade. A trade is happening, a fee, opening, closing is happening as well, regardless of the outcome. And on that, you get a commission. Today, we had a little tiny loss trade. From the customer perspective, yes, we lost a little bit of money, but I'm sure, as always, we get it back very soon. As a team builder, even on that trade, you made commission.
The thing is, if you're a big team builder, the percentage and the amount of what you get, and I know Carsten, that you understand. I know Carsten for a lot of years. We are living together in Dubai and spent a lot of time together in the past to find the right project for long-term perspective and passive income. We lost a lot of money, but now I think this is the final home because this have a long-term perspective and it's not crypto. And here we can prove the history and also the guys. We don't have to believe somebody is saying us something. We can prove it. And the thing is here that Carsten told it, that also today, when it's a little bit lost trade, we make a profit as a network team. Yeah. And Carsten started with this 24x in September last year, and now he has a big community. And the amount, I know you are, Mario always told me, you are a really strong US woman, the best ever, he said, because you build so much strong, large networks. The amount to achieve, maybe Carsten can tell a little bit about this. It's not only a few cents. With a large community, this is 6 figures a month, only from this different kind of pools.
Mm-hmm.
Carsten is more inside of this, but maybe to give her a little bit a glimpse of what is possible and not only a few tiny dollars. This is in this short period of time. It's amazing, and also the long-term perspective. This is a little bit, I think, important to explain.
I met some people from Herbalife, and he was a president with 20 years of build-up experience. He was very proud of making around $25,000-$30,000 on a monthly basis after 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
My partners, regular people, no experience in network marketing, no experience in money at all, no Forex stocks whatsoever, within 2-3 months make double as much money.
Yeah.
I have never seen any company in the world, and I'm in the business since 38 years now, where you get even close to what is possible here. Let's put it in practical terms. We are among ourselves here. I started in September with $5,000 because all the bots took everything else. I just had enough to survive another 2 months. And Nick said he saw what we did. He saw how we have been active, fighting for solutions, went through, and 4 of us never looked right and left, whatever happened, because we knew these guys are the right guys. There was some feeling I cannot explain. Whatever happens, the question every morning is, how can we solve it? How can we do it better? Whom do we know? I like this thinking, this way of mentality. And they saw that. They say, okay, you 4 people, I was one of the 4, I invite you to come to Dubai in August, last summer, peak heat, nice. Let's stay together and let's talk about the solution. That's where we came to Sonic and everything has happened. And we started fresh. And we were so at the edge to nowhere that we said, okay, as long we stay under 15,000 cash flow, a profit for us, he pays 10,000 to us every month from his personal pocket to make sure we are a little bit relaxed and not worrying too much about the rent and all this kind of stuff. That's where we started. After 2 months, he didn't have to pay us anything anymore. We passed it already very fast. So now we talk about how much? 9 months now, I think. No? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 months. 9 months down the road. So now we have 13,000 new people in our team. We have active volume 35 million, but it's just picking up in speed. So we are growing 1 million every day now, today.
Wow.
Every single day, 1 million is just a matter of moment because it was less before, it will be more tomorrow and day after. It's amazing on what level we have reached because we have now 9 months experience. We have 9 months performance live. We have 18 months history documented by third-party independent institutions. We know the manager of Sonic. We know 16 years what they have done. There's no doubt from my personal side in it. And now we have Lloyd's in London. Actually, there's one party in between. There is CBC. It's an insurance company. What I have learned, Lloyd's, actually, it's a marketplace in London. It's a historical building with a big bell where a lot of insurance companies are collected. And Lloyd's is the broker of these insurance companies. And today, the reinsuring company of that insurance companies. So CBC has made an insurance policy end of April, and Lloyd said, let us check everything, make full due diligence, and see what risk is involved. And they said, oh, it's the lowest risk they have ever seen in broker business, because the excess cash capital of tech market at that time was 110 million surplus money, besides the customer's money. They have never
Wow.
seen something like that. They said, okay, the risk is so low, we reduce the premium for the insurance by 50%. Now, CBC is the insurance companies to us customers, being part of tech market as a customer. And CBC is reinsured by Lloyd's and London. Now, that changed everything again. Now we talk about venture capital funds. Now we talk to owners of banks. We talk about family office owners, big families, very famous families, big names. I am not able to disclose because I had to undersign NDAs. So now we talk about how do we get in 100,000 to play with? And when we understand how it works, we make it 500,000, 1 million. So the last 9 months, we played with 1,000, 5,000. Now the speed is going like this. So we have 72 billion money available, which is equal to $3 billion of deposits.
72 billion? Did you say billion?
Yes, billion. Yeah. That's what we have at the moment. It's not fully utilized. Because that equals to 3 billion deposits by customers multiplied by 24 is $72 billion capital available. Now we utilize 640 million in deposits as per today. So it's 5x still to go. So for 1x, it took us 9 months. The other 4x, it will take us less. Because new amounts per customer, per partner is much bigger than yesterday. So the speed is really picking up. We don't know how fast it goes, but maybe a couple of months or so, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, we will hit the roof. That's why 24x is limited to the point where we reach the maximum capacity of banks' money. Maybe we get 1, 2, 3 more banks. It's all possible. We are looking around. We're trying to negotiate, of course. We are very much interested in getting as much money to work as possible, to reach as many people as possible. But there's a limit. And this we have to consider.
We don't know when that will end, the 24 times amplification.
We don't know for sure, and I would know for sure because I'm sitting with Nick and Erwin and these guys nearly every day. And if there's something on horizon, I will know very fast. And if anybody ever is claiming, oh, only end of June, don't listen to them. It's just marketing.
Okay, so but it could only be another few weeks, though, right? So we really just don't know.
Absolutely. We don't know. We don't know who signs up tomorrow. We don't know how much money is floating in. So,
and when that
I would guess my feeling. When that ends, it means no new 24x accounts.
Right.
But every existing accounts will remain forever.
Yes. Will it go back to the 12 times amplification or no? Will it not even be 12x?
12x is available at any time. Even today, even though we don't talk about it, but it's available at all time. And when 24x is down, we still have 12x, which is cool. But I like to point out a very interesting aspect. 12x is half. Profit per month might be half. Instead of, let's say, 20, we might get 10%, which is great, which is beautiful. But let's make a simple example. Let's take $1,000 on 24x. And we take another $1,000 on 12x. So we have $24,000 in trading and we have $12,000 in trading, right? Let's assume the 24x makes $100 profit. The same account with 12x makes then $50 profit, right? $100 compounded because reinvestment means any amount will be multiplied again. With 24 or with 12. $100 times 24 is $2,400 new trading volume after this transaction. $50 times 12 is only $600.
600
new
compared
trading
to
volume.
2,400. Yeah,
Yes,
four
it's
times more.
factor
And
1
this-
to 4. And now
This is-
repeats this difference each day for 3 years. I
This is
don't
the
ask you how
compounding
much
effect.
it will be. Absolutely.
I'm okay. Yeah.
1,000 with 24x. Let's make the following assumptions. I take profit out every single day. always and ever. And ever who wants to join me has to do it the same way. He doesn't want to do it, he cannot become a customer. My personal opinion. Every day we go in, every day we check how much money we have, every day we take something out. We have lost too much in the past to gamble again.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Nick's 1000%. I don't trust the world. I don't trust the internet. I don't trust Amazon servers and all this kind of stuff, you know. I don't trust electronic money in times where we might stay one time for some time, a week or so, like in Germany, in Berlin, 1 week, no power, no communication, no money. So
Wow.
many reasons for me to say we take profit out every single day. So my rule is very simple. 10% profit out every day, 90% compounding. Now we take this example, 1,000, 1,000, 24x, 12x. After 36 months, 3 years, the 24x account is $1.2 million. The 12x account is $40,000.
Big difference.
Just imagine. Oh, yes. So how important is it to obtain 24x accounts as long as you can? Many people think, it's still half, it's still fine, I have time, let's see. No, if it's over, it's over. It's gone forever. It's gone for lifetime.
Yeah. And so we don't have any indication as to when yet, or are you thinking a couple of months, or you just don't know?
Yeah, no. I would guess couple of months as per now. Can change any moment. If something is cooking up, I will get to know very fast. And I will share, hey, listen, guys, once, whenever a certain amount of money, and maybe, we got a new bank. We have another 1 month or 2 months. That kind of stuff could happen. And whatever they do, it's not played, it's not marketing, it's real, because we have more than 1,000 liquidity provider. Not everybody understands what we do.
Yeah. And people need to realize that's a big advantage. That 24 times amplification is a big advantage, and it's not going to last. Excellent.
Every morning when we meet in the office, the first question is, how can we do it better? How can we solve the issue? What is the challenge? There's always a challenge. There's challenges every single day. Let us know.
Okay, sounds good. And also, you mentioned, so you mentioned there was Nick had a partner, right?
Yes,
that works
Jared.
that owns, and what is his name?
Jared.
Oh,
Jared, the master brain. Nick is
Okay.
the inventor, the creative, the idea creator, or let's buy a bank in Germany, something like that. And I says, Nick, Jared, I have a cool idea. Let's buy a bank in Germany. And he said, what? Yeah, can you please do it? So he's the one who has to do it in the end. So one is a genius in executing, dealing, negotiating, contracts, legal, all that kind of complicated stuff. That is Jared, operation officer, if you want to say so. Nick is a creative guy, the front runner, the one with the connections, the one with the big mentors, protecting and supporting him. And this team is a dream team. Connected with Erwin of AI Tech and Werner, the sales guy, and few others. It's a team
It sounds
I have
amazing.
never seen in 30 years. It is amazing. It is amazing. And it's a blessing to be among them all day long. So
wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I really needed this clarification. Like Mario knows, I was asking for days. I'm like, I need clarification on a few things, and this was so helpful, Karsten. I appreciate it so much.
Okay, for me it was Laurie and Mario. I know you for a lot of years. We do some projects in the past together, not so successful like we always wish and want. But for me, the summarize here is that I'm so happy to be at this stage with this experience that we have in the past, because now we are knowing the difference. And what I really, really like here, I want to summarize, is that the crypto market is not regulated. Yeah, and you don't know what is real, what is not real, what is a scam. Here we have a fully regulated broker, tech markets. Perfect. Then we have this insurance. Nobody has such an insurance. Perfect for me. Then we have the 24x account, what nobody have. And what I'm likely at most is 24x and compounding. Also, it's amazing. This can change our life for generations. If you make it 1, 2, or 3 years, every day taking something out, for sure. But in 1, 2, 3 years, we can with
1 to 3
24x.
months. Believe me, 1 to 3
Yeah.
months. I
Okay.
see people's life changing every day.
Laurie don't know it. When I was a newbie and coming to Dubai, I come deeply connected to Carsten. We become friends. We help each other, and I called him my crypto mentor. We always make at Sunday a breakfast together, and I explain him a little bit about what to eat, at what time to eat, how to make sport, and all this stuff. And I learned a lot from him about crypto, and so we are deeply connected. And I'm really happy that he is now our upline, because you also understand how important it is to have the right upline with a VIP support, and so deeply connected to this very important person. And for me, the feeling is this is our final home. Yeah, for the long term, not okay in a half year we must look, okay, this doesn't work, what can we do next? And every time we must explain to people why it not work, but now it will work. And I'm fully done with this. I want to do something in the right time, and we as an investor and also as a team builder can participate on this, what we are doing now, for years. And this is the difference to all the other projects where we invest in visions. Here we are investing in reality, in something what really works, and that we are so deeply connected to the owners. This is the important thing in my eyes, and this was what I want to say. And only that you have all the information.
Okay, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye,
Have
guys.
a good day.
Thank you. Bye, guys.